It's time to get into our next topic, which is the Biden impeachment, or at least the inquiry to impeach. This brings up the question, will impeachment become an inevitable tactic used in every presidency by each political party? Make sure that you...
the algorithm.
I'm joined by Kenya McIntosh and Miss Miracle Monique. How are you guys?
Fine and dandy.
Very good.
Now, can
Very
you believe that Biden is been voted by the House of Representatives to be impeached?
I can believe it, yes.
Yeah, shocker,
I
right?
can see why.
I can believe it.
Now, the question, though, is because our country is so divided and divisive that it doesn't matter who's sitting in that seat and what party they represent, as long as, the opposite party runs the House, there's a strong chance of an impeachment inquiry, at least the process being started. Like, do you think that's going to be a problem in the future? I mean, because of course we had Trump, which, okay, understandable. And you have Biden. Okay, yeah, corrupt, yeah. But it almost seems like, if we put good old, Joe Smith in there, who's, clean as a whistle, they'll find something to impeach him for right now. Just as long as he represents the other side. Do you think that's going to be a problem?
I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say just because these last few years with Trump and Biden were like actually, okay, yeah, they should probably be impeached.
Yeah.
And we haven't experienced one yet where it was like, okay, he probably shouldn't be impeached.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say for me personally.
Yeah. And I have a feeling that cycle will continue for the next couple presidents just because of how divided we are right now and the status of a lot of political leanings and beliefs and opinions and just everything going on and how it comes together. I think it could be a problem, at least maybe for the next couple of presidents, depending on how their platform is structured and how the House is made up in the future. I think somebody will try to find a reason and do it.
And I guess technically there's always some dirt to pull up about somebody.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, do you think just
Barack
with
Obama
our
was
current
clean, I think.
politicians and what it takes to be a politician, that it's almost inevitable that you're going to have dirt on you, that you've gotten your hands dirty in some
At some
sense
point.
Probably.
to even get to that
Because no
point?
one's perfect.
No,
And then we got the internet.
Well, nobody's perfect. You got to sacrifice your soul in some cases to work your way up.
And like certain deals you make and things like that to get your whatever you want in a bill and things like that.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like it's inevitable that there's going to be dirt. It's just a matter of if it'll be dug up and if it'll be utilized against you.
You kind
and
of
how
got to get ahead of
effective
it
it'll
a little bit. Like, go PR with it. Get ahead of it. Spin the narrative in your favor and take control. That's the best you can do.
Well, yeah, you watch all these shows like, like Scandal, House of Cards, all these shows, Billions,
The Boys.
And it's about kind of like what goes on behind the scenes. And it's like, these shows aren't coming from nowhere.
Yep. Art
I know I
imitates
just
life.
used the double negative, but they aren't coming from nowhere, So, yeah, we have a video that we're going to break down just about what is going on in the House of Representatives right now in the quest to impeach Joe Biden.
On this vote, the yeas are
It says the
221
U.S.
and
House
the
of
nays are
Representatives
212.
voted to
The resolution
authorize
is
its
adopted.
impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. All House Republicans voted in favor of the inquiry. Republicans claim that Biden used his power as vice president to help his family's business interest. They say Biden and his family profited from Hunter Biden's foreign business ventures with Ukraine and China.
Today, I think that sent a message loud and clear to the White House.
The lawmakers have not shown solid evidence of wrongdoing. So, because of this, do you think that this is just going to go around and around in circles? Because they attempted to do this once. And
Yeah, they did. I forgot about that.
I forget if it made it past this point or if it
I don't
failed. Because if it made it past this point, obviously it failed at another point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure of the complete process of impeachment, but I know that it has to go from House to Congress and
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
the checks and balances and separation of powers and all that.
Yeah, I think that it'll probably go in circles. I don't really understand the whole impeachment thing though, because you can still run up for president even if you have impeachment on your record.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why Donald Trump is still running for
Yeah,
president.
I didn't know that
He has,
until
like, what,
Donald
2?
Trump.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't get the point.
Yeah, and also I don't think this is a good tactic by Republicans if they're trying to.
Feels petty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it feels petty.
Yeah.
But it looks, just extremely childish. Just like
Yeah.
everybody can see this guy is, old.
Yeah.
And not really all the way there.
Yeah.
And not effective.
Yeah.
It's like just let him ride out the term. Like the election's next year.
Exactly. What's the point?
Just let him get through it. You're acting like this is like a life and death thing if we don't get him
Yeah.
out of the White House.
Yes, y'all could be
It's going to
focused on
be a
actual
problem.
policies that matter and focusing on building the narrative around that,
Yeah.
the policy
Yep.
structure
Yep.
around that. But you focused on getting this 90, 100-year-old man out of office when we got less than a year till the election, and he's not running again. I just don't know.
Well, he says he is.
He's not going to.
Bring my eggs down $2.
He won't make it. He won't make it.
Jeez.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he'll make it.
I don't know how they're going to do that. Like
I don't think he's gonna
DNC. I don't know how they're going to
So they have to like.
spin that.
No, he's not running again. I just don't believe it. I don't care what he
They're basically
says.
going to say like, oh, he's just not all the way there. So
Why is that
they
a good
finally-
precedent?
They finally came. Well, no, that we just found out. It's breaking news. He's just,
Okay.
they'll sell it that way.
Yeah, you're right.
And then do what? And then have Kamala replace him?
No, then they can.
Or they're going to
they
have
can
an
put
actual
forth-
debate?
No, they can put forth any candidate that they want.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they
There's.
just
I mean,
put
I'm
forth
pretty
one.
sure that people can still run for Democratic presidency, right?
I don't know because
Or they,
historically it's always been like whoever's in office, that's just like that one person running.
yeah, if they run,
Yeah.
like,
But I don't know.
don't they have to have
know.
a certain amount of support?
The
They
support,
can't
I don't
just,
know.
They can't just like wave their wand and be like, "Hey, I'm going to be the nominee again," if without the DNC's approval.
I think you can if you're independent or something.
I don't know because
Or a part of a different party?
With Trump, like the RNC wasn't totally like for him to run again,
That's true. They weren't.
but he was still going to run
Yeah.
again. So I don't know.
Man, I feel like life is weird right now. Did Trump win 2 election terms?
No, he only won one.
One? Okay.
Oh no, that would be it. That would be.
I had to think about
They
it.
would
I'm
really
like,
call him a dictator.
I'm having a
then.
brain
he's
fart
going
right
for
now.
number 3.
I'm having a brain fart right
Yeah.
now. But yep, I
Yeah,
remember.
but even though like the RNC wasn't for him, he still ran to run again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
This says Democrats said the inquiry is based on conspiracies. Yeah, those conspiracies, they make sense though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And playback for Trump's 2 impeachments or payback. Sorry.
These guys, these Republicans, they don't work for you, the American people. They work for Donald Trump.
And y'all work for Joe Biden.
Exactly.
Y'all just it was like y'all are saying it's payback for Trump's impeachment, and well, yeah. So that's why I keep wanted to bring up the question: like, is this just gonna
Go back and forth.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like this petty little thing, like
Yes.
passing cuties back and forth on the
Yep.
playground.
It's
I
my
guess.
cookie. It's my cookie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess until some leadership steps in, they're like, enough is enough. But yeah,
Ooh. That's
Yes.
going to be.
that'd be tough though.
Yeah.
Wild times.
Says jump, they respond how high. This whole thing is an extreme political stunt. It has no credibility, no legitimacy, and no integrity. It is a sideshow, a distraction from the fact that Republicans have done nothing.
So it says either impeach the bum or fade into oblivion.
They did
Trump.
it to us.
Trump, stop.
That's
Yeah. That's not.
that's uncalled for.
$80,000 a year based on needs. A maximum yearly cost of $2,000. Resign it?
An impeachment will look great for Trump, especially if he's like saying, "Hey, go after this man," and then it actually comes to fruition. Then it's like, "See, I told you He's
and
corrupt.
He would say exactly that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Told you.
I told you.
And I tried and I tried.
Yes.
Okay.
I just got to tell you that the toupee is feeling great today.
Oh my God.
Nancy in the back, you really did your thing today, girl. Beautiful people working for this administration. Beautiful, beautiful people.
That was pretty good. That was
Great
I think it was
impersonation.
decent. It was all right.
It wasn't bad.
But yeah, I mean, it just seems like this thing's just gonna go round and round. So
Yeah.
let's finish this video up. Biden is the 8th president in U.S. history to face the inquiry. So that's crazy. I didn't know that there was 8 that had faced some sort of impeachment inquiry. Like,
Yeah.
of course, you know, Trump as of recently, and the famous one that actually left office was Nixon. But I didn't know that there was others that actually faced an impeachment
Me
inquiry.
either.
It's very interesting. So those are, you know, our thoughts. We would love to hear what you have to say down in the comment section. Will impeachment just become an inevitable tool, a tactic used in every presidency by each political party just to say, I gotcha? Or will we finally move past this Trump-Biden little era and, you know, get some reasonable people in the White House? We would love to know your thoughts. If you're in the live chat, we'll be right back with Jonathan Majors. Stay locked in.